The activity timeline is a powerful built-in tool in Artlogic that helps you track documentation and artwork history, automatically log activities, and update both artwork and contact records at the same time. Before using this feature, it must first be enabled by an admin user. To do this, go to Other, Admin, then Preferences, followed by Core Preferences. Navigate to the Artworks tab and scroll down to Activity Timeline and toggle this on. Just below that setting, you'll find another preference that allows every document you create to be automatically logged into the Activity Timeline. If you'd prefer to manually select which documents get logged, simply keep this setting turned off. The Activity Timeline currently supports 5 types of documents: consignment in and out notes, artworks received report, loan forms, and shipping invoices. When one of these documents is created, the system will automatically generate the document and update any relevant fields. For example, creating a consignment out note will mark the artwork's availability as consigned out and populate any corresponding fields. To use the Activity Timeline, begin by flagging the relevant artworks. Scroll to the bottom and click Create, then select Documents Reports and choose Consignment Out Note. To log this document to the Activity Timeline, toggle on the Activity Timeline switch. Then, fill in the necessary information. Enter a heading, the date, and details about the consignee and consignor. You can also add a return date and indicate the percentage that will go to the consignee. Choose how you want net values displayed and input any text such as Agreed Terms. This text is linked to your template library, where you can set default values for various areas of your Artlogic system, including courtesy and copyright lines and other various text to be used in documents and reports. You can find the template library by navigating to Other, Admin, then Template Library. In your consignment note, you can also choose to include images. If you generate these reports frequently, you have the option to save your input as a default, which will save you time the next time you create a similar document. Lastly, you can add your own custom document templates, which links to the templates created and uploaded in your core preferences. Once you're happy with all the information, click the Action button. You'll now see 3 options. The first is Preview, which will download the consignment document, but will not update artworks or create an activity timeline record. The second option is to Save as Draft. This downloads the report and logs a draft entry in the activity timeline without updating the artworks. This draft stage is useful because the activity timeline can potentially generate a large volume of records and make a lot of changes in the system. Therefore, having a 2-tier system is useful, where a user can create documents for the activity timeline as drafts, and then at a later date, an admin user can fully generate those reports to activity timeline records. The final option is Generate Consignment, which downloads the document, updates the relevant records, and creates a full activity timeline record. Click Generate Consignment, then confirm by clicking OK. After generating the document, you'll be presented with 3 ways to view the records in different areas of the management system. Clicking View Artworks will show you the artworks included in the document. Opening one of these artwork records and navigating to the Timeline tab will show you the history of all activity timeline records associated with that artwork. The most recent record will be shown at the top, and each record will display a code, date, type, status, description, and any linked contacts. From here, you can also download the document again at any time. You can also click View Contacts to see the same information for any contacts involved in the document. And by clicking View Edit in Activity Timeline, you'll be taken directly to the Activity Timeline section, with the newly created record highlighted. To access the activity timeline at any time, simply go to Artworks, then Activity Timeline. You can use filters here to sort by different document types. If you need to update any information in an existing timeline entry, click the pencil icon to edit the record. Make your changes and click Save. Please note that saving only updates the timeline record. It does not automatically update the artwork or contact records. To apply changes to those records, click the Action button. From here, you can either preview the updated document or click Regenerate to push the changes to the linked artworks or contacts. You can also view the modification history, revert artwork changes, or void the activity timeline record, which is helpful if the consignment note doesn't proceed, but you still want to keep a record of the activity. Lastly, you have the option to delete the activity timeline record. Please note that deleting a timeline record does not revert any changes made to artwork or contact records. This concludes this video of understanding the activity timeline. To learn more about your Artlogic Management System, be sure to watch our videos. If you have any further queries, please contact support at artlogic.net or visit our help website for more information.